We have some TikToks from Valve here. Let's get those.
Oh, great.
Oh boy, here comes the toxicity. She's trad.
She's bouncing in her seat. She's so excited.
I love this video.
Attention.
Go ahead.
Hey, this is in response to this girl by the name of Lil Chili or something that stitched one of my videos. I couldn't respond to her because I don't know if she did that on purpose or that was TikTok's fault, but here's my response, lady. I hate sex work. You know why? Because I used to engage in sex work. A little background story. I used to be a severe alcoholic. I dropped out of college. I lost my full ride. I was hospitalized twice, and I couldn't keep a job. And so out of pure desperation, I turned to sex work. I don't like to go into detail about this time in my life because it truly was very traumatizing, but I will say this. Taking blazingly hot showers and crying, trying to get the old crust off of you is nothing appetizing and it certainly is not worth the money. But I found myself tricking myself into believing that what I was doing was actually incredibly empowering and that I was using the men for his money and taking it. The fact of the matter is that they were actually using me. They were using my innocence. They were using my childhood trauma. They were using my vulnerability to make themselves orgasm. Money was nothing to them and they knew it was everything to me, and they themselves ended up capitalizing off of that.
That sounds like zero accountability to me.
Yeah. But you're saying it in the point like
100% that was what about the men though?
Yeah.
What
and
about
also
the men did this to me. It was men's fault. They were capitalizing on my bad decisions, the fact that I was a drunk, the fact that I couldn't hold a job, the fact that I was kind of a piece of shit, and men took advantage of that. It definitely sounds like you're kind of moving the goal over to this is men's fault.
And it was in the cadence of gotcha. You were like, here's why, lady, that I could. But it was like, but all while not being a gotcha.
100%.
Yeah. So can you give us the actual story here without the snark? Like, tell us the truth. Do you blame men for the fact that you were a sex worker?
Not necessarily. I think I take equal blame. I think that I was at a place where I was at such a level of desperation. Everyone around me was telling me, like, dude, this is quick, easy, it's fast money, and it will get you by. And I was under the illusion. This is at an era of time where we were not talking against sex work. This is a very weird time, like 2019, 2018, no, excuse me, 2017, 2018, where sex work was a very positive thing. So this is me thinking, okay, so I'm going to make easy money, quick money, and it's going to get me by. And no, I'm not blaming men at all. But
That's literally what you did in the video.
Yeah, I mean, you did. How much of the responsibility is yours? Wouldn't you say that the responsibility is 100% yours?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
I do think so. But I also do think that there is a how do I say it? There's an environment in where like men create that we like enter, that we can like actually like engage in.
Well, do you mean
stuff.
the demand?
Yeah,
is that what you're talking about?
there is. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's like blaming the
Well,
drug
no,
dealer.
not-
But
Yeah,
look,
really.
but look, there's demand out
Yeah.
there. But watch, like if I was a chick, right? That's all you like. You just don't do it. Like that's it.
Isn't it hypocritical
I don't
of
know.
her
I
kind
guess
of
some women get, like,
previously
trapped
saying
or
with the essay commentary and conversation that if you put yourself in the position, then you're 100%.
Yes.
Yeah. I completely.
She's just
take,
trolling because
I completely
she
take
wants
responsibility.
It's
she
like
wants to be on the
going back
winning
and
side,
forth.
just like Andrew said.
Yeah, you actually can't hold this position very well. So you can't say, yeah, it's 100% my fault, but that would be not 100% your fault. That would be like, I think it's 80% my fault, but there was an environment which was fostered by X and X, and that was who. So is it 100% you or isn't it? With no other qualifiers, is it yes or no 100% the fault of you that you engaged in prostitution or not?
Well, it was 100% at my own free will. Yeah.
That's not my question. I asked
Then
fault.
what's the question? Yeah.
Is it
no,
100% your
yes, it's
fault?
me. It's 100% me.
Okay.
So you just like say whatever we'll get. Sorry.
Hold on.
Whatever will
You were
get
hospital. You said you were hospitalized twice for. May I ask for what?
Yeah, alcoholism.
Oh.
Overdosing.
Oh, okay. Hospitalized for alcoholism.
Yep.
I thought the way you said it in the video, perhaps I misread it. It sounded like you were committed or something.
No.
For like a psychiatric commitment. Like I was hospitalized.
Overdose on Adderall and
Oh
cocaine.
shit.
And
On
then
cocaine?
Adderall, cocaine,
cocaine.
and then the other one was for I completely overdosed.
Alcohol
on,
too?
Was the last one was alcohol free?
Was there cocaine or Adderall involved?
I don't think
that
in the
one?
second time. No.
Is that a speedball?
I think a
Were
speedball is
you
when it has heroin.
engaged in these things before the sex
Free
work?
Peter Griffin.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I think it was I think it was before then, and I think once I got super
Nickelodeon
involved.
donated $200. It's the men taking advantage of me. It's the
Nickelodeon.
alcohol. It's the women telling me to get into the work. Okay, it's all my fault. I am God.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I agree with that. But, you know, to kind of move back into this, I'm wondering, did you get into all of this drugs, alcohol, and all these different things before you did the sex work?
No, I think it was a bit of a combination effect. I think I couldn't keep a job because I was having an issue with drugs and alcohol. And then once I was so desperate for money and I resorted to doing sex work, I think it snowballed and only worsened because there's a coping.
Okay, so then the addiction to these things was pre-sex work. So then what happened here is
yes.
an order of events.
Well, it wasn't
Tell me
necess-
if
I
I'm
don't-
wrong here.
Go ahead.
But what happened was you were unable to hold a job due to the fact that you were an addict.
Yeah.
And so in order to get easy money, you turned to sex work.
Yes.
That's what actually happened.
You were
So
just a
that
drug addict.
is, without a doubt, 100% on you.
Yeah. I think I'll say this. Can I keep going? Okay. I think this is what I'll say to that. I think that there was like a problem, and I think that definitely the sex work was expedited everything of all my issues that I was having. It worsened it was the way of coping with everything, 1,000%.
Yeah, sure, but the
10,000,
move
100,000%.
into sex work, that was all due to you and your own addictive behaviors, which then led you to this because you couldn't hold a job, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so then that would be your fault still. So you could say that
Yes.
sex work exacerbated already existing problems.
Yes.
And I would agree that that's likely true.
Yeah.
But you're definitely the person who's responsible ultimately for these actions, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.